Okay, sorry about that. My camera died. So, like I was saying, here's your recoil spring and your recoil spring guide rod right here. They will stick together, so just don't even bother taking them apart. And yeah, so do the cleaning that you'd like, or you could polish your feed ramp. I'm planning on polishing mine sooner than later. Down right there, because it's got that black finish on it. And so now what you should do is, here's where the Phillips head screwdriver comes into play. So you take your Phillips head, take off the right grip panel. This is also going to be a little bit of a tutorial video on how to do this. You don't need to do this to clean it, but you do that. Hold on a sec, let me just you put your finger in this little slot right here, pull up, and it's going to pop out just like that. Alright, now, this piece right here, this little rod, keep that right there. That's what works as your magazine release. I lost that and had to make a new one. Well, I didn't have to make a new one. I lost it. I found it. I was thinking I might have to make a new one, but I don't. I found it after a little while. And then this is what I was showing you. This rod right here. If you don't like that magazine safety, I know some people like it. If you don't like that magazine safety, just do this. Pop that right out. That's your magazine safety. You could put it back in if you want to, after you've taken it out, but that's all it is, and you just set it right back in there. And what this does is, when there's pressure applied down here and your trigger's pulled, that's what's going to stop it. And then when you have a magazine in, it'll push that up, and your trigger can go. Your trigger can go free. Hold on just 1 second. Let me put this back. Alright, and then just do the reverse to put it back on, and put your screw back in. I'm sorry if you can't see this, I'm trying to get it in the camera angle. Don't over tighten that because it is a polymer framed gun, so don't over tighten that screw when you put it back on. And there you go, you got a disassembled high point, and I'll show you how to reassemble it now. But one note, if you pick up this slide by itself and compare it to the frame, you could tell where the weight of the gun comes from. I mean, you could tell just by looking at the gun, but you could really tell once you pick this hunk of steel or whatever they put in this cast iron thing. You could really tell. Alright, so I will put this back on and show you how to do that too. Sorry, get my camera set up. Okay, so you're going to want to take your recoil spring and just put that in right underneath your barrel. Then you're going to want to put your firing pin inside your slide, put your 2 springs inside, then put your little eyelet piece inside. And here's the tricky part. Your eyelet piece, alright, so your little eyelet piece right here has to go inside this hole on the frame. Has to go right inside that. And you also have to line the front of your slide up with that recoil spring to get it to go back in. It's a little tricky, but once you get it, it's easy. So you just line that up like so. Sorry it takes a little bit. Alright, hold on. Sorry if this is out of the camera's angle, but sort of hard to do it any other way. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. And then you're just going to want to lock your slide back again. Take your pin. I can't even tell if you can see all this. Take your pin. Put it back down in that hole. And tap it back in. Try not to hit your slide if you can help it. And it's got to be flush on both sides of the frame so that your slide can move freely back and forth. There you go. Do a simple check without the magazine in, on safe. Your weapon should not fire. Without the magazine in on fire, your weapon should not fire unless you've taken out that bar that I showed you. Okay, take your mag, put it in the gun. With safety on, your weapon should not fire. Safety off, your weapon should fire. Safety on, nothing fires. And then rack your slide a couple times. Sorry, I just dropped my camera. Rack your slide a couple times. It should lock back with an empty mag in. Take your mag out. Should be good. Okay, that's been the disassembly, reassembly, and tutorial video on how to take out that mag safety of the High Point Model C9. This has been Willam3. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace.